Okay. Welcome to Vendor Vision Podcast. I'm your host, Brit, aka 5150. This episode is sponsored by Liberty Tax and Barrio Clothing. Make sure to like, follow, support all the businesses. Thank you for joining us today. It's a special episode just because this is a longtime friend. We've been in multiple industries together. And she kind of inspired me, gave me the courage to do this because she is so good at this. And she's the only person that gets me to talk at vending events. So it means a lot. And I felt like she's helped me and I helped her. And she's always promoted me and always been positive. I've never had any issues with her. And that's hard to find these days in any industry or just in life in general. So without further ado, Miss Shelina, keeping it blunt. Just like that.
just like that.
So for those who have not had the privilege of meeting you, can you tell the viewers all about yourself?
Wow. That is so hard to do, but okay, just to keeping it blunt. I am Shelina Angelique, keeping it blunt. I am from Lorraine, Ohio. Coming here live at, Phoenix, Arizona. I've been here about 11 years, loving it. I am one of those people who like giving you entertainment, information, education, and just good vibes. So I took it upon myself before I moved out here to go to the Ohio Center for Broadcasting, get my diploma in radio and television, and then now I'm here but yeah, no, I'm here. Like I said, I just want to keep, good vibes going. And like I said, just exactly what I said, education, information, and entertainment.
Mm-hmm. You do that, all that. You're everywhere, always. And everybody knows your little, your little spiel, I guess.
Okay, what it is and what it is. It's yours truly, Shelina Angelique, the voice that always lets you know.
I love it. Oh, I could that's like the only thing from all our people that we know.
Yeah.
Like that is like that whole thing is trademarked.
Yeah. And it is.
There you go. Yes. And if you were like one of those the Polish toys that rock, that's what I would say.
Yes. Shout out to Tamika, who keeps me in my business because I'm a Gemini. And I'm one of those, as you've worked with me before, I'm like, ooh, pretty bird, but I still handle my business, but I need somebody behind me yo, let's go. So shout out to my girl Christina, Alien, and even Brit. Everybody had a hand in just creating what you see right here and keeping it blunt.
And we are honored to do so.
Yes.
Alien was supposed to be on the comments not too long ago. We were trying to do a virtual thing so she can tap in, but she goes to bed so early and time difference.
I know time difference. I'm gonna go ahead. I'll forgive you for the time difference. Yes. I'll forgive you.
But when she can't, she does chime in. So I didn't give her a heads up about this. I'm supposed to remind her, and I failed. Not bad. But she'll see it afterwards. So shout out to her. She's amazing, and she is another freaking boss for a female. Hustle, business. Great mom. As are you. You got what? 3 boys?
3 boys. Shout out to my 3, Elijah, Micah, Jordan. It's a balance. It's definitely a juggling act. To be a mom and try to be a boss and a businesswoman and a friend and everything that everybody needs. Yeah, everything needs you to be. It's a balance. It is. And sometimes, when you juggle that many balls, some balls hey.
But you're such a professional juggling balls.
Yes, I am. Check me out. I don't even have an OnlyFans. Let me stop. But it is. Shout out to all the moms. I know it was also shout out to all the dads. I know that they don't get the props that moms always get. So, it does take a village to get everything situated and together for sure.
Definitely. So we met in the I don't want to say because I don't want to get in trouble, but the MMJ industry.
Yes.
I was a vendor slinging glass, and she came around and did her interview. She has this awesome mic, by the way, that has her logo. Like she's official. Like she has like a real like looking like broadcaster mic with the little square.
Shout out to Diamond Q Promotion for even doing that. Zach and everybody. That's who put together my my whole because you could just have a mic, but I'm like.
It's branded.
I had to
have a basic mic.
I can't have a basic mic. No. Nothing basic comes to my mouth. No.
That's not good enough.
That's not good enough.
And that's funny because that's how I originally found out about that is through marketing my stuff. I found out at a Pink Kush event is like marketing my stickers, getting my tablecloth, getting my first set of t-shirts done, just like have that. And I feel like that totally like launched it and made it like a real thing, you know?
Yes.
And so because I learned that with Diamond Cube and everything, I know that when I was at least knew at the level where I could like help people that I knew just enough to like give my expertise to somebody else. Yeah, I know that we customized some shirts, crop tops, a pillow.
Man, them shirts were like so fire. Like, you know, they were.
I don't wear a crop top for just anybody.
No, everything. That's what I had to just learn. And just even recent, like it took a minute. I had to reassess and reevaluate, but I'm like, if I put just like even these couple, there's like these 3-4 people together, I actually have a really good group, not a team, because nobody's working for each other. We're all trying to uplift and promote and get each other out there.
Right.
And so that is my goal because it is hard to work with women. I'm going to just keep that a band.
We know my history.
Like, I just going to keep that a band because women, I have a lot of male friends, which is intimidating to men I date. Blah blah blah. We'll get into that, whatever. But it is easy. Look, he looked.
I know he peeked up because he's not like that.
But it is. It's hard. But if you understood the reasonings of me having just male friends, it's because females, as much as I'd love to kumbaya, get along, sisterhood, pretty girl rock with everybody. Not everybody is like that. Females get cliquey, they get bratty, they get bitchy, they get just
they switch up on you.
Yeah, they flip floppy. I don't have time for that.
Nope.
I don't.
We're just real all the time, and like we don't think like that.
Keep it a band. Like I don't like. I would say, okay, you know me for X amount of years. Have you seen me flip flop or change? Am I not the same person?
Never. Even when all these females, I'll not use the B word even though I really want to. All these females were coming after me. You still promoted me. You never switched up on me. You never were two-faced at all. And I really appreciate that because when I didn't have anybody to turn to, you were always there. You and Alien always had my back. And that's saying a lot. And I don't care if I could have like 1,000 friends, but only 2 real ones, like all that matters.
Because a real bad bitch, first of all, you're not going to tell me who I can be friends with.
Right.
That's that part. Like nobody's going to tell me because I feel like, when you got me, you have my full loyalty. I'm not going behind your back talking anything at all. And I could stand on 10 toes and say that. Like anybody could be like, you know what? Shelina said this about me, but she said it to my face. That's it. Like, right? But a lot of people don't do that. Right. And that's where it creates like this friction between, besides the cliquey, and
there's a bunch of mean girls in the MMJ industry.
Come on, man.
Like, get over yourself. Like, I'm sorry that you don't have the level of stuff, like the level to be a business owner and act appropriately, but that doesn't mean that you have to take us down.
Like, you're not better than me. No one's ever, I'm sorry. I don't even care how I look now. Like right now, nobody is better than me.
Right.
Like I can still grind. Like you were able to take your opportunities and you ran away a little bit better than what I was able to. And that's fine. I'm not even hating on you, but why is you trying to shit on me?
Right. It's like, especially like, I know for sure, like specifically the ones that were were ringleaders, they like, I've helped them. Like I literally elevated taught them stuff and brought them on to my business as promoters and stuff like that, helped them out and everything. And then all of a sudden they turn to me, I'm like, wait, what?
Because it's like, people don't want to see you. they like you in the box that they have you in, but once you start exceeding what they're doing, then honey, like you gotta stay in lane. Hold on, I gotta give a special shout out to my boy Alex, Trap Culture.
Woo,
yes, Alex is saying, you ain't me. Why you wearing shades during the podcast? That's my
she's
shit.
legit.
What are you talking about?
She's Shelina, okay?
I can wear whatever I want to, but mad love. I do want to give a shout out to my boy too, because he's doing his thing. But when he has time, he reaches back and be like, yo, my girl, she does this. And he tries to promote me at any given moment. We were just at an event for High Grade.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. There's so many lounges now. Elevated Lounge, the Shade Lounge. I don't even, Alex, I don't know where was we at, but shout out to them. But we was there, and they had a trivia, and the representative from High Grade, she couldn't speak, and there was like, yo, who can do the
boom?
Alex was like, Shelina,
of course.
And it was fun. And so that's why I'm like, yo, this is what I really want to do. Like, is be out here. I've been out in the game for a while, and I'm not even trying to be like, yo, I've been out in the game since. Like, that's not even what I'm trying to do. It's just more or less like, I feel like a lot of people haven't taken advantage of what I can do.
So they don't know.
I don't even know if people. What's up, Sean?
It's Sean Show?
Sean Show!
Oh, snap! Yay! The homies here! Aw, it's like a reunion. That's another OG, freaking best on the mic.
OG, yes.
Awesome.
So I don't think that a lot of these events, people that throw events, I don't think they realize you need an MC and a host. You need someone to keep that energy and that vibe going.
And as an event planner, it's hard to do everything. I know I specifically have, entrusted you in hosting one of my events for Christmas. We did that Christmas event.
Was it not fun? Like, no gas, cap. Go ahead.
Dude, even though it was like kind of limited on the resources, just because it was like mid-COVID or like right before the year of COVID. It was like December. So everybody's kind of sketch about it, but like the OGs and the real ones, they showed up. Alien set up a booth with her new stuff. Amanda was there.
Corey.
Yeah, she was there. And we had a live performance with a new song launch from 2-D. And then, Shelina totally helped me out. She was my MC. And I could have done it. But it allowed me, when 2-Dash's music messed up, I was literally his DJ. And I would not be able to do that if I didn't have her to introduce people and say what's up. She introduced the vendor. She said what we had going on when we had food. She said the food, who brought us the food, made sure that I was acknowledged as the event planner and as my event, damn it. Because
that's what you. Yes. So this is what I'm trying to tell you, Brit. Is this so? I'm getting frustrated with all these event places. Like, I'm not. We all know the events we all go to, from the old school to the new school, and whether it's cannabis related or not. What I'm trying to tell you is that you are missing and lacking on a certain energy. You may have a DJ, but the DJ is like doing good with the music, but they're not shouting out what they need to be shouting out. And so if you have one person, and no, I'm not going up there to be like, oh, I'm cute. Look at me. I'm not one of those girls.
No, that's why we like you.
I'm not one of those.
You're not a pick me girl.
Like, even though I twerk. No, that's not me. Me is, I want to get the crowd hype. The hype person. I want to be the hype person. I want to inform you what the fuck you need to be doing out there.
Yes.
Having a good ass time.
Keeping the flow of the party. Especially when there's things that going on and people don't know, like there's certain, like when certain events have like certain areas that people go to, or like certain like, there's a raffle at this table, and hey, this person's doing this, or hey, go stop by this thing, or hey, shout out to sponsors or stuff like that. Like those people paid a good amount of money to be recognized, to get that marketing, and you have a job to do. And if you want people to be at your event, if you want people to sponsor your event, if you want people to set up your event, you need to give them what they pay for, which is shout outs, marketing, all that.
Alex pointed out, he said, I did the thing for the Cannibal event, but also when we did the salute to Black History, I just had someone be like, yo, that event flowed so nice. for you not to even have vendors. Like people volunteer like items, and like you volunteer some of your items for raffle. Like it felt, the energy and the vibe was good.
Yes.
And I'm not trying to toot my own, like, because I literally could not have done that without like you, Alien, like so many people who had my back in that whole situation. So it's like, yo, if I need to come back out here and do that, then yes, because I'm sorry, like I love the industry. I love everybody and what they're trying to do, but it's just like, if you have an event and you're not having it flow and pop and move a certain type of way, then it's just like, I could have did this shit at home.
Literally,
I could have did this shit at home.
Smoke and chill with my homies,
like, and with my homies at home. Because me at this stage is how long as I've been in it. I don't stand, and with all due respect and humbly, I don't stand in line for things.
You shouldn't have to. You're an OG, in my opinion. To me, you're an OG. Like anybody that came when I met them in September 2019 when I launched my brand, that's an OG to me. And whoever was there before Rec, that's an OG. Period. Like event planners to me is Pink Kush, even though they're in a hiatus right now because Amanda had a baby. Congratulations to her. Yes, she has a little baby boy, and he's absolutely adorable. So Pink Kush was on a little hiatus, but they inspired me to start my second business of event planning. During COVID, I literally got my degree in event planning. I'm a certified event planner. And then I was checking out spaces. And then, I started my nonprofit and everything I could because they inspired me and I saw what they did and I wanted to be like them. And in my opinion, especially with a female group, like there's nobody that can compare ever. Like,
but look at what you're even doing right now, Britt. And shout out to Sean. But look at what you're doing now. You are acknowledging where you got inspiration and motivation from. A lot of these people can't and won't say that.
And I don't know why. Because it's like, you didn't start on your own. Like, you had help.
Not at all. Like, I'd be like, why haven't you just acknowledged that, hey, yo, I did this because so-and-so gave me this time. So-and-so showed me the way. You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know why it's so hard for us to acknowledge one another.
I don't get it.
And like I said, the clicky shit needs to stop too. That's what I'm just saying.
Yeah, and I feel like the ones that are cliquey is because they don't have anything. So one, they don't know what it's like to lose business and like have that be your baby and how fiercely you protect it. And like when someone just nonchalantly talks crap when they have no basis or tries to take you down after everything you put your hard work into it, money, blood, sweat, tears. You're out there every day, especially with you. You're out there, you're interviewing people. You have to know these people. You have to be entertaining. You have to, think about your own stuff. Then you have to be like engaged with them, and then network and stuff. It's a lot of work, and people who don't have their own businesses.
It's a lot of like literally shaking hands, holding babies, and petting dogs. Literally, like every view or post I have, like I didn't buy those followers. That is me. I've talked to literally every single body. I didn't even realize, because I'm sitting there, because I am going to plan an event for February. So that's going to be, look out for that. Keeping It Blunt is planning an event because I admire, respect what everybody is doing. But it's just like, you sometimes just have to invest in yourself. And if y'all need me to go out here and showcase and promote what I actually can do, will do, and able to do for your business or event, then no, I'll do my own.
Great.
I'll just do my own.
Just as
I'll throw my own party.
Right. Well, and also you have to think about too, like, you know what you're capable of, no one else does. So you literally have to market yourself. You literally have to put yourself on display like you're a product, basically. And be like, hey, look what I can do.
No, and I hate that because I'm one of those people at the job interview when they're like, say something good about yourself. And I'm a Gemini and I can get a little like, So sometimes I'll be like, motherfucker, do you know who the fuck I am? I don't gotta break it down to you. You should just hire me.
Right.
But you know, be like, you can't say that. That is so extra. So you be like,
you gotta be all humble.
I guess I'm cool. I don't know.
I'm like really nice.
Like I'm nice.
Yeah.
I get along well with others. I don't know. I'm a good person. I don't know how to so it's weird. It's like, even though I'm a promoter, it's hard to promote myself because you don't want to come off like I all due respect to Kanye, but you don't want to be like,
you don't be another Kanye.
Yeah, you don't want to be like an asshole.
Yeah.
Like,
yes.
give a toast to the asshole. Like, you don't want to be like, hey, I'm great, I'm amazing, I'm fantastic. Like, you don't want to be that person, even though you're like. So I always say this. It's like, and this is real talk. God blessed me with certain attributes and talents and abilities. And I myself am not doing what God's purpose is if I keep not allowing him to shine through me.
Right.
If that makes sense. I'm not trying to get all religious and spiritual, but I'm being serious. Like, we are all designed to shine.
Yes.
We all have a purpose in life, and you feel it in you. Like what she said. Like if you didn't feel like, yo, like, even as shy as you are, even if you were unmotivated, like something in you kept being like, I gotta do this. Because that's the spirit in you. Like, she's a Pisces.
Yep. Oh, I should remember.
I remember.
You're really big on astrological signs.
Yes. So I get like, sometimes she gets a little shy, but I'm so proud that you're coming up out of your fishy little zone and coming out and shining.
Yeah, I know. I knew you'd be impressed. That's why I'm like, oh, I'm so glad that you said yes.
I am. You see, I moved everything. Like, I did. I was just like,
real quick. I thought you were gonna be like, woman, you gotta book me in like 2 months in advance. Like, for real. No. Like, not that you're like that, but I just know that you are busy and you have things going on.
You always came, like, you came through for me. Like, the times I needed you guys to come through for me. So I have to, sow that same seed. You know what I'm saying? I can't just be like, oh, you only look out for me. No, like, you really can't. When I had Keeping It Blunt in bed with Shelina, when I just had Keeping It Blunt with Shelina, when I had the sweat, when I was trying to link in with certain businesswomen, you have always been a band and been there. You were right. You know what? I might have to make Brittany my bottom bitch. Like, you know what I mean? Like, like, you know, like, cause she rides, she goes hard. She's a soldier.
I try. I just know, like, when I see a woman that, like, even though you would be fine, you would be able to make it on your own, and that you don't need your associates and or your advisors or whatever you want to call it. It's, they're not your employees or anything like that, but your people. You would still be able to do it. It may take a little bit longer, but I have every vote of confidence in you that you would be able to be who you are no matter what, and regardless. But why? And if I can and I'm able to, and you inspire me, then why not help you out, and why not make it faster for you to be at the level that you deserve to be at? Exactly. And that's just how I feel. And then same with Alien, it, like, whatever she's into, whether it's that Nickel City stuff or whatever, like, I know that she takes it seriously, and I'm not going to waste my time helping you or her out, because you guys take advantage of your opportunities. And I feel honored that, because I look up to you guys, and I feel like you guys are already at a level. So when you guys hit me up and be like, hey, can you make a shirt for me? Can you help me out with my website? Can you do this? I'm like, yes, anytime, anything you want.
I told her, I was just like, yo, that's so funny. Like, you can even call her now. Like, it's just like, I would tell her, like, yo, we got to link in with Brit, because she said she's talked to you. And I was just like, yo, that's the only one who kind of, besides Alien, that I trust with, like, my brand and different swag and different merch. So it's just like, we recently just talked, because I'm like, yo, I got to get back on that. And it's just like, it's a balance. You being a mother, you trying to be a boss, you're trying to be this, because people tend to judge you a little bit. You know what I mean? When you're a mother trying to handle business.
I'm not a mom, and so both of them are moms, and so I feel like when they ask for my help, it's like, it's because they're a mom and they have other shit to do. I don't have other kids. There's no reason why I can't help you guys and fill in the blanks when you're doing your mom gig, and obviously that's a priority and that comes first of all things. But I know that you guys want your kids to be proud of you, and you do this for your kids, because it all relates. And so it's like, I don't got no kids. I don't got that responsibility. But when you guys need me, because you need to be moms at the time, like, shoot, tap me in. Like, I'm in. Like, period.
Like, shout out to my son, Rick's Basket. He actually has his own YouTube that he gets monetized on. Like, my middle child. So I'm super proud of him. I'm like, you're even exceeding what your mother's doing, which, if you're a true parent, you don't get like, you be like,
Hell yeah.
That's what you're supposed to do.
Yeah, your kid's supposed to be like on that other level.
Like,
you're supposed to teach him what you know and go. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, like, so I'm super proud of Micah, super proud of Elijah. You know, he still does his art thing. Jordan, he had his back surgery and is thriving. He has one more year of high school. But it's just like, it is a balance of things to come, you know. Oh, what's up, Sabroso?
Sabroso! Aw, that is like OG. Aw, remember Third Shift? That was a good one.
Oh man,
Third Shift was
Third Shift needs to come back because
Lord.
you know what, but the thing is, the reason I haven't really been on social media too much is the sensitivity of people. Excuse me, and I mean that with all due respect. It's like, you really can't say too, because people get all like, oh,
uppity.
You said that, or you can't say that, or you know, like
you use the right pronoun, using my gender.
Okay,
like, get over yourself, please.
No,
like,
I don't do labels. I don't do labels whatsoever. So me, I like, the one thing I always tell people, I give you your 1-2 labels you get to say about me. I'm a woman and I am Black. I know we're not allowed to even use Black now.
You can use whatever you want.
Whatever,
but how you identify.
Okay, right? Like, but those are the two I would let you be like, yo, she's a Black woman. Okay. But you're not going to put a label on my sexuality. You're not putting a label on my spirituality, my politics. Like, you're not. Let me flow how I flow. And that's how I let everybody else do. And I just don't understand, like, why we don't give each other that same respect. Like whether I might be Democrat this time, Republican another time. I might be Pentecostal.
Right.
I might be
let me change my mind.
Yeah. Like, it's just like, let me just be who I am. People are so quick to put you in a box. And so I'm like, don't do that with me at all.
No, I don't like it. Break me out of that box, because it's like, I want to just change up. Like, I want to be, especially I'm a Pisces, so I just go with the flow. And like, one day I want to
you can say I'm a Gemini. I should have put that because you already know. Woo woo.
But that's how I feel. That's Laura.
Yeah,
Laura's the best. She's my other token white girl.
Yes, I get along. I only don't get along with one Pisces, okay? And that's Jesse. I'm just gonna leave it at that, and I'm gonna shut up.
Snap. I don't know what it's about, but I'm into it, so I'm gonna ask after Keepin.
But other than that, I get along with every other. I get along with you. I get along with my shout out to my girl Alicia. My kids are Pisces.
Pisces,
you know what I mean?
Just say, besides Gemini. Which I do. My stepdad's Gemini. My sister's Gemini. He was cool. We broke up for other reasons, but you know, I like
everybody needs a Gemini.
Yeah, I like
what's going on, everybody. Me, I'm a Aries. Oh, I'm sorry.
But Aries, isn't she?
No, I said that's my only Aries. Like, my brother. I shouldn't say that because I got a lot of Aries people that are gonna come for me. Like, but I love Aries. The Ram. Okay, so I should say this. I love Aries as people, but I'm not dating no Aries.
There you go. It's different.
I'm not dating Aries. That's different.
Just like I won't date a Virgo ever again. Like, pass on that adventure.
That's your astrological opposite, girl. What was you doing?
That was a long time ago. I was like 18 at the time, and my mom set me up, so it's her fault.
Are you an Aries?
Virgo guy. We're both Virgos.
What? I've never. My grandma was a Virgo, and she was my ultimate, like, the best of the best. So I get along with female Virgos. Me and Mike, we're homies, but he scares me a little bit.
No, my mom, I was raised by a Virgo. Like, I speak fluent Virgo. Y'all motherfuckers is a trip. I'm sorry.
See, my mom was a Virgo Leo.
It's like everything that goes, it's my way. It's like, you can go into like Usher and then go, it's my way or the highway. Like, y'all, like, it's like, you want shit, your house a certain way, your vibe a certain, everything. Everything.
That part.
Yeah, your way. But I mean, y'all critical, y'all, but in a good, like, sometimes that works because, like, with shit like this, what you're doing with the podcast, that's gonna work out with editing.
Exactly.
So we give the Virgos and they critical asses.
Yeah, to me, I like it. Like, with my thing is, I like to know what's expected out of me. And he makes that very clear. And that's what I appreciate, because I don't have to guess. And I don't like guessing at all. And I don't like making mistakes and all that stuff. So when he tells me, hey, I want it like this, I know that it's going to be like this and this and this, period. And that's fine with me, because I like boundaries. I'm
a Gemini. Like, anything ends with the no go. Like, no, it's like, no, I take heed to Virgos. I just be looking at them like, sometimes like,
Yeah, my mom was a Leo Virgo husband. Ooh, that's scary.
I'm just too Gemini. I am a Gemini.
The core.
I'm sorry, y'all. Like everything that I don't have all these I do have personalities, but I don't have all these personalities.
You have like set personalities. Like I know what to expect out of you.
So what it is like I did put one personality in the trunk for a while.
I wonder what it is.
Because it was popping off. So I was like, okay, we're gonna chill on you. Mm-hmm. And so this Shelina has been out like, and the rainbows.
I'm interested.
Yes,
I'm interested.
Everything's good.
Yep.
But but the other person, I was like, bitch, we tired of you getting clowned on and people saying stuff and you're not saying nothing back.
And they think that because you're not saying anything for mature, responsible reasons, they think that they're getting away with it. 2, they're bothering you, and 3, it pushes them to do more because I haven't gotten a rise out of you yet, so I'm gonna push harder and I'm gonna do more. And I'm just like, oh my god, I'm trying to be in recovery for my psychosis, but you're pushing it, and I'm like, I don't want to be recovered.
I did. It took me out my hookup, but nobody's gonna disrespect me. I'd be like, it's just like. And I don't even remember when 20-year-olds talk to people like in their 40s. Like, dude. I'm 44. I admit that shit. 44. What the fuck? Get on my level. Like, I'm dead ass because like people be afraid to say their age, but I got friends that didn't make it to this age. They didn't even make it to 40. They make it to 35. They didn't make it to 30. So I'm gonna be like, yeah, I'm 44. Yeah, off rate.
And what?
And then what? And please respect it. Mm-hmm. So I'm not getting where like some of these youngins are like talking to me.
There's sometimes where they speak, and I'm literally, even though my mom passed away, like I'm literally looking around for my mom to pop up to smack these kids because I'm just like, bro, like I wouldn't even dare. Like my grandma's gonna come out from the grave, my mom's gonna come out, someone's gonna get whooped because like you can't talk to people like that.
No, and some of these kids, this is how I look at you. If you were under 30, you're around my son's age. I got about to be a 25-year-old son. So some of y'all obviously missed the ass whooping your parents should have gave you. So with all due respect, I am more than happy to take my belt off, my chancla, whatever language you fucking speak. Okay. I will get you, motherfuckers. Yes. Let's go. I'm tired. Like, y'all just need an ass whooping real quick.
I can vouch for that. The one time you verbally whooped those kids at downtown, first Friday. I think it was the first Friday.
Oh yeah.
Oh my! They said the
N-word. Okay, so
the white boys.
Okay, so this is all right. So this is what we're gonna do with the N-word. Okay, so I'm from Ohio, and where I'm from, I don't know if y'all seen the Twisted Tea video where dude is. Like said the N-word a little too much, and dude got his ass with the Twisted Tea. That happened.
Like got it ready. He's like,
yeah, okay, okay. So we're not all violent, but this is what I'm saying. Okay, where I'm from, no, you could not say it like unless you were that person. What I'm realizing as I'm getting older and time is going by, it is a generational and a cultural thing. So when my parents was growing up. Hell no, you never said it. My generation, we're like, like, okay, but no, like, no, y'all can't, like, but now, like, my kids and them, they got certain homies, they just, because off a wreck, they just letting them say it. I'm like,
yeah.
You know,
I'm just like, what the hell? I had these, I drive Uber and these.
So I can't fight every damn body,
right.
But I can't be like this. When you're around me, don't even say it.
Yep. And that so what had happened? What happened? Because I just saw, like, I don't know if you were on live. I think you were on live, and you were doing your normal thing. You're interviewing people, and all of a sudden these like
little young dudes kept being like, "Yeah, ninja, this and that, ninja, and we out here ninjas." And I'm like, "What? Where are y'all from?"
Yeah, and they're like teenager, like youngins, like with their pants, like all their tight pants, but then under their butt, like belt clips and everything. Like, what are you doing?
Rap music, what you do to people? You get them all riled up, and you got them all saggy, baggy, talking ninjas.
Yeah, and then oh man, you let them have it. I was like, I think that one kid was real scared. The main one, like he was like running away from you. Like, what? I'm here now. Why don't you say it's my face?
Okay, so I used to be 250, but I'm realizing I'm not 250 anymore. So I realized I shouldn't be out here trying to still fight people like I'm 250
You can
pounds.
do it,
but I still got them hands. Like, no, okay. So this is the other thing I want to like. I am at an age. I'm not gonna fight nobody. I promise you. Like, because everybody's so afraid of being confrontation. Like, they're like, So if I'm like, Britt, I have a problem with you, this is what it is. Are you like, nowadays people get all like,
oh my God, I'm gonna write online about how I feel about this and how you attacked me for being a bitch
you're
to you.
a bully. You said what you felt about me.
Yeah. Instead of an adult, we're like, oh, I'm sorry. I did not know that I affected you like that. I didn't mean it like that. I apologize for my behavior. I will do something about it because your friendship matters to me. And having some accountability, that is the problem.
Nobody has accountability. I'm not Tyson.
What?
No,
Tyson.
No, my friend Alex always be when he be like, I got them hands. He be like, cause I had gotten a fight about like maybe 5 years ago, and I did have to put them paws. But that's the last because. But we shouldn't have to come to this.
Right, but sometimes
it's
at that level where you gotta put some pity in it.
Yes, but listen. You're gonna get a pass now. If you touch me, you will be hearing from my lawyer. Okay, you're my not the police.
No way, Jose.
I'm not a snitch. No,
there's a difference.
We business about here. You will hear from my lawyer if you put your hands on this.
Yup. That's what I do. When it got real bad, I had pulled a cease and assist card on these chicks and throw my business lawyer out there. I'm like, okay, so what we're not gonna do. I'm not gonna be an internet troll. I'm not gonna play with you. I'm not gonna do this. Give you internet clout. I'm not gonna do all that. No, I'm not doing that. But what I am gonna do is gonna let you know that I have, because you think I'm the shit and I'm this, that, and the other. Then cool. If you think that, then I'm gonna use that power that I supposedly have. Just because I'm a smart business person who would protect my assets, I'm gonna use that shit to protect myself from your ass. And because I'm not gonna play with you anymore, and I'm on that level. Like you have nothing to lose. I do, and I have my reputation, and I have my products, and I have everything.
Like you can't fuck with my business. My gun is also named lawyer, by the way. Sorry.
Hey, that's what's up. See, I'll do that. I got a knife. I'll shank you. That's it.
No. I'm being dead ass serious. Like I really don't have time to play because I'm not going to jail. I'm not getting killed. I'm not doing anything to take. I like to smoke and I like to fuck. So I need to be free.
Yep.
I like being in jail does nothing for me.
They have no Netflix in jail. I'm sorry.
That
part.
There's no, for me, it's just like I don't like females like that. Y'all cool, fuck.
Even though my claim to fame is literally like if I ever got in trouble for anything, like I make sure that Ghost was with me because I'd be her bitch so fast because she's already been to LA prison system. She's an OG. I'm like that. I will be clinking up her ASAP.
I would have to buck up like, yo, what's up? My name is Shelina Angelique.
See, no, I would be that girl braiding other girls' hairs, trying to be protected by the biggest, baddest bitch because I would not make it a day without some kind of protection. It would not go well at all. That's why I try to stay out of trouble. At least not get
that's why we gotta stay out of trouble.
Like
we can't the game and the industry has changed so much, Britt. Like, how do you even feel about like all these events or how the industry has because I could speak on it, but sometimes I'd be like, what are people who actually been OGs in it for a while? How do you feel about what the industry?
I don't like it. I don't like it one bit. That's why I don't see me in it. I only mess with Pink Kush because I respect that and trap culture. They're a little above my price range nowadays that I'm like taking a backseat and doing other things. But I respect them as event planners 100%. I think that as not necessarily like female against male, but like Pink Kush is ran by women. And so there's that part where like women are planners and they do all that stuff and they already have those abilities. But since trap culture is like a group and there's males, females, just like as an entity, I think that that's it. It's literally trap culture and Pink Kush. Period. Like and before that, it was
that's who you would ride with as far as the entertainment industry.
What was the marijuana mama? What was her thing?
What was that? A woman's growth?
Yeah. Okay. So they were like to me, they were like the high class CEO business.
Now they're doing blunt brunch and everything.
Yeah, so there's them, and then like if you have like a hierarchy tree or whatever, then it's like as females,
there
it's inspired.
Is certain vibes. There is certain, and it's like I feel okay. So if you have people who are like hippies, elitists, it's partiers, freaks, like y'all all can do your own things, but then at one time at the month, everybody come together and have one big party,
right?
So that we know what's going on. Everybody's networking, and everybody can invite each other into each other's worlds. Right. But nobody is really doing that.
No, and I don't feel like especially when rec hit, I feel like no one knew the standards because they weren't they didn't have that experience that we had, you know, being at Dom Life. Like, shoot,
That's
I
what
missed
that
that
place
shit.
was called.
Dom Life.
Like I mean,
that was my OG. That inspired me too.
I was
Pink Kush
talking
and Dom
on the
Life.
phone with someone. We were like, "What was the name?"
Mm-hmm.
The spot. We named every employee in that bitch, but we couldn't name what the name of the spot. So shout out to OG Dom Life.
That's where it all started.
420, like flight 420. It was
yeah,
like
and then 420 bus tours or whatever.
Oh yes, those were man
pre-COVID. Oh my God, she was popping, and she was done right, in my opinion. She was done right. Rec hit, COVID hit. All of the people
back in COVID,
dude.
Damn it.
Oh my God, like we thrived. We did what we had to do. We came up with other.
I was able to put my stamp down because even the first Canifest, which now is Trap Culture, we were at Dom Life, and that was like lit in a sense. So it's just like if we can get back, because I'm like, it's no disrespect to like anybody throwing an event.
You tried. A for effort. That's what I'm gonna say.
But you guys, like, if I can show you, like, I
got pictures. I can show you.
I never clown on people because it's just like if I actually went live and was like, "What do you feel about this event?" Some of it would go into some people's favors. I'm not gonna say no names. A lot of people will be like, "Yo, this is a dope ass event." And some events I go to, people are like, and
never done.
Yeah, so it's like, how can we be consistent with these events?
My thing, I feel like like there needs to be some kind of class. Like Amanda was trying to do that, have this Cannabis 101 thing to teach people literally. Like I helped her create the website and everything, but it just didn't pop off because the name, it was taken or whatever, and then she kind of got discouraged. But regardless, she still had the idea and still knew that there was a need to teach these newbies. Like this was back, like once everything like was free
so
again.
Now that seedless, what is that? Seedless Talent, which is ran by Tangi. Shout out to Tangi. And so, but even with all that, because she's like, yo, how can I get this to be more
like how it used to be?
Yeah, and get people to really engage and really do it.
Because you got to do things how it used to be. And these people that weren't in the industry before don't know how the standards were. Like, I feel like Trap Culture and Pink Kush had, and Women's Grow had a set standard of respect the spot. Like, the vendors had a manageable vendor fee. There was a good promotion. There was different levels. There's a VIP bag. People, I feel like once Rick hit, that everybody just went to these places to like smoke. Like the attendees only went there to get free weed. And then the event planners that kept popping up only threw stuff to make money off the vendors, not understanding that these are business owners that are also supporting themselves. They're in recovery. They're doing this and they're doing that. And they have like a product or a service that they want to promote. And they've been able to do that with their budget. But yet now these newbies come out and they're charging freaking $500 for a 4-hour event where they're not even being put on the flyer. There's no swag bags. There's no nothing where you can get your marketing out there.
There used to be some, what happened to the swag bag?
Dude, that was my favorite part of the whole thing. I'm like, I get to know all these different brands.
Okay, so I'll keep this a band. Blunt Brunch. They did provide me with a dope ass swag bag. You had to get there early. You had to be like the first 40 or 30. And I never get anywhere on time like that. But I've been doing that lately, being on time and stuff. And I was on time, and that swag bag had Fresh Farms in there, had Ladylike in there, had who else was in there? It was just like so many different vendors in there, and it was like I was like
the old days, right?
No, it was a dope ass bag.
That's literally how I found out about brands.
Brunch for that bag. That bag was fat as fuck.
And because there was OGs in it, I'm sure that knows what it used to be, and they want to keep it.
Shout out to Parisa. Yeah.
Yes, and isn't
and Adelia.
Yes,
Adelia. Shout out to you guys for running.
Yeah, so I feel like there needs, if you're gonna be an event planner and you weren't here before COVID, then you need to instill a OG, and there's plenty of us. You can find us. There's a certain vibe.
That bag was like Curaleaf was in it. It was like it was like a bunch of like not just, it was vapes, it was gummies, it was flour, it was just a nice little gift bag to show appreciation for us all coming to the event. And it was just dope as hell.
And I think that's important, because I feel like when the reason why I got to, meet who I met and network who I networked and who elevated me is because of swag bags. I found out new companies. There's people that I followed on Instagram when I first started that I got their merch or whatever, whether it's the keychain, the lanyards I really like.
Giving out lanyards.
Stop with the lanyards. It's 2024. Move on. For real. Dropshipping bags, lanyards. What else do they have? That's like all.
I don't want another lanyard, and I'm not trying to sound ridiculous.
No, there's literally we had like 500 at one point. Like it's ridiculous in a year. What? Talking shit.
Put the lanyard.
You don't have lanyards. You do have dropshipping bags, but theirs are legit. It's not.
So what you could do with lanyards? I've been thinking about coming together. Like I'm from Ohio and I'm old school. But is doing the quilting bee shit.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that. I'm like, I don't
like taking all those fucking lanterns and making like pillowcases or quilts out of. I have so many, or even with the damn industry shirts.
See, I love them. I used to use them as like, well, first I'd rep them, and then once they I'd use them as PJ shirts. So I love that shit.
I have an industry shirt for every day of the year. Like I could wear a shirt every day.
And I miss that. I miss people getting shirts. Like I can't even remember last time I went to an event and got shirts in a bag. Like no, people don't do that.
Shirts, dude.
Gosh, I just want to rep your brand. Like that's the thing. It's like that was to me. It was like. Not that I think I'm an influencer by any means, but still. Pasties, what?
No, well, Alex, they got Trap Culture pasties.
Oh,
so this is the thing. They're getting ready to have Buds and Bikini, and I'm not even just trying to promote, because this is...
No, you can't.
No, I'm not. This is my best friend shit. I love him. I go hard for him.
I met him a couple times at your
that's my big bear of a friend, even though he's lost weight.
Oh,
but he has these pasties, but I said, what the fuck?
With girls who have tits, you cannot have pasties. For itty titty committee.
Not real ones. Like, what you want your pasties to be on my belly button? Like,
oh my god!
Like for real, you should just give me a clover for the. You know what I'm saying? So, because that's more realistic to where the pastries are gonna be.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, womp. I'm already about to get Gumby. Or Stretch Armstrong tattooed on my chest.
What the hell?
I think that's like, if I got Gumby right here, so when I take off the bra, just like,
oh my god.
And that was cute. Or a sloth or something.
Okay, I'm into it.
Yeah, something. But yeah, it's like these, so even with, I'm saying that is like, cannabis has also been, of course, sexualized. How we sexualize everything in life.
Especially Trap Culture, they're known for that. That's okay. It's okay. You rep the pretty girls, and you know that sex sells.
Have you seen that Tasha girl though?
No, don't want to, because I get a little uppity about that, because I'm like, you could do so much better. You don't need to sell your body. Like, I'm very protective about that.
She's this beautiful, confident, bossy ass Leo Virgo with a fat ass, beautiful tits.
I miss her.
If I had a penis, I'd probably poke her a little bit. But
love it.
But I just like I said, for cannabis, some of it, that's cool. Like, yo, you want to smoke a bong? You want to get some thong? Okay. But then what about the other people?
Right. You need to, that's the thing. It's like, I value events that are for everybody, whether male or female. Like, obviously I like Pink Kush, and I like that they create a safe place for women, and that there is special events that, because sometimes you don't want to be on, you don't want to be hit on, you don't want to have to wear makeup, you don't want to like run into your ex, like you just want to just chill with your friends and just meet vendors and network and just like do you know what I mean, and not be sexualized or whatever the case may be. However, they have those other ones where I forgot what they call it, but where girls can bring their boyfriends or whatever, and it's like a whole thing, and that's fine. And I feel like that's important too, because I feel like old people, young people, like heavy smokers, like dabbers, bong smoke, like you need to be all inclusive, and you can't just pigeonhole stuff. And like, I know I'm insecure about my freaking body. I'm not trying to go to some place where everybody's in the thing, because I'm not trying to flaunt like that shit. Like, I don't want to see that. Like, and I'm not trying to put that out there, because like, that's not who I'm about. Like, it took me a while to even put my face on my own business, because I just didn't want anything to be like based on that. You know what I mean?
No.
Because like I'm trying to sell a product, not
But
myself.
Okay, but and that's the case. So this is what I'm saying with that. It's just like if we are going to have these women be out here, and I'm all for it, being sexy, smoking weed, and or don't be sexy smoking weed. But where are the fucking men?
Yeah, right, that part. Like, why is it only like okay? So for instance, I do a lot
Where
of
the
like.
men at?
Well, shoot. Have you seen the men that smoke in the industry? Like,
hold on, no, but there are some sexy men in cannabis. Like, I be like, but they just be. I be like, you got to be like, oh, that's where you.
I mean, I don't remember back in the day, but it's been a while. Like, I don't remember.
Okay, let me get you back out here, baby girl, because there's someone.
Maybe now because it's rec, and so there's newbies.
There's still some crunchy ones. There's still some Pauly Shores, but
woof. That's neat. It's like sitting and picking. I was there for that. I was there to sell stuff.
But there are some ones that you like.
Okay, name. Okay, just as a for instance, like on your level, like from the OG thing, who would you think was like on that level from back when we were doing stuff?
Oh, how I had a crush on back in the day?
Yeah, because I'm trying to remember, and I needed to refresh these.
Come on now.
Who?
Okay, so like. And I respectfully say this because everybody's always tied up with people. Let's see. Always had a crush on Zach. Always had a crush on JP. Always had a crush on fucking hold on, what's that one sexy ass dude?
I'm waiting.
Freddie Sauce.
Who?
Yeah, like Freddie Sauce is like, but he like one of those arrogant, like
I don't know who that
sexy.
is.
What do you mean? With the red beard, fucking Cabby Cone, dude. What? Oh my god!
I do not know.
We gotta get you back out here.
I don't remember nobody else good looking back in the day. What the hell?
Jordan, who works for
Hippie Chronicle. Wait, no. What is it?
Oh yeah,
Hippie. Okay,
light skinned Jordan.
Yes.
And there's another Jordan that works for Canimal. They're like. There are so many sexy, attractive. Fucking Amin, fucking.
I don't know any of these people.
Fucking Martine,
who?
Like fucking my homie. Like there's like
you
see I'm naming. I'm trying
to find out. Like, okay, who do I know? Well, I mean, like Sancho. Everybody wanted his ass.
None of these guys. If you check my track record, I am cannabis men free. I have not messed with nobody.
She likes guys who look like Tupac.
Like, oh no, I like the guy I was talking to. He's Middle Eastern and white. He looks like fucking. Yeah, like he's like
what? Last time I looked at you had a guy that literally looked like Tupac.
He has hair all down his back. I was talking to him for 2 years.
What? Yeah. Oh my god! No. What's up with the ring? Oh, we already talked about this. Okay, so these are the comments so that we've been talking about. So we both have. She gave me this a while back, and I made sure I kept it and wore it tonight. It's a blunt made out of acrylic.
Okay, so Get Me Stuff. Shout out to him. He made these. I have these because, like I said, when we spoke earlier, like. My business is called Keeping It Blunt with Shelina. If you were a boss and I grew up on gangster movies like Godfather, like Kiss the Ring type vibe, you have a ring. And so,
Kiss the Ring.
Yeah, like you just, and then if you got a, you know what I mean? Like if I punch you in the middle of your forehead,
you're going to have a
dent. You're going to have Keeping It Blunt. Like,
and that's part of her logo on top of it.
Yeah, you got my logo on you now. But
yeah, she has logo of it where it could be not misconstrued, but it could be a cigar and be like a mafia man, or it could be a blunt.
Yeah, it's I love it. Like it, you know what I mean? Like it is. It's like people. It's a talk piece too. You know what I mean? I was at the airport and I had my hand on the seat, and dude was like, "Oh my god!" He's like, "Sis, you got a blunt?" And I'm like,
"Not for real, fool.
Come on now. You know we ain't gonna do that, but." I do keep a blunt wherever I go. I represent the culture wherever I go. I don't shy away from it. I don't hide it. This is me. I smoke weed every day. Every day.
And that's why we like her.
I'm a sativa diva. You know what I mean?
Shoot.
You smoke sativas back there in the crowd?
What do you smoke? See,
I'm
about like heavy indicas.
Right there.
Yeah, they smoke. They smoke.
Well, then let's go. We still got a little time, right? Let's end this on a high note.
And that is why we love Shelina. Always take an opportunity.
Let's end it on a high. No, you know what? I ain't gonna give him that harsh ass. Fronto leaf shit I be smoking. You know. We
I remember
always
used
keep.
to like those leaves.
I'm like Molly, Miss Molly from Romper Room. I have a bag. Today, kids, what do we have in the bag to smoke?
I was her supplier for certain things, and she had me get these leaves for her to roll up, and I was like, "What is this?" I'm like, "What about papers? Can we just do papers or cones? Because that's what I'm used to." I'm like, "I'm trying to get these custom maps, like leaf things."
So we're gonna go ahead and just blaze up. This is not sponsored by or affiliated with, but yo, hi Grace, shout out. Thank you for helping me up.
Yeah, that's bomb brand right there.
Yes, we're gonna go ahead and smoke the soap.
Mm-hmm.
Who comes up? Can I get that job? That's the job I want.
What?
To name weed.
For real, they need to be better names.
The soap? What the fuck?
I don't want to smoke soap. I feel like that's bad
that's
marketing.
A weird name, dude.
Mm.
Oh, death? Like what is it?
Death?
Yo. Did you die?
Mm-hmm, that part. Yeah, no. It was cool, like because there's so many different opportunities in the marijuana industry that even though like I started my own business and was selling glass and geared towards medicated women because I felt like it should be just as acceptable for women to have a glass of wine to calm down and deal with their damn kids and their husband, whatever, as they smoke a blunt and stuff. Like I wanted to promote that and ending the stigma against women who smoke. And like if it made them better parents, like that's all that matters. Like are your kids happy? Are they fed? Are they taken care of? Then that's all that matters.
My kids would probably be like, yo, you gotta get that chick her medicine. I don't know what y'all thought. Like, give that.
Mm-hmm. Like, then it is. That's the thing. It is medicine. And for people who don't understand that part.
I have not taken no other pills, no other medications. All I have been doing is cannabis to keep me calm, cool, and collective.
Yo.
So that's what it is.
Yeah, I was on Xanax. I was on mood stabilizers. I'm good right now because I don't do sativa because I'll be a crackhead. But like I was on like sleeping medicine, and all that was taken away because of hybrid or heavy indicas that helped my sleeping pattern and get me, take my anxiety down and whatnot. But everybody always teased me because I didn't smoke at events because I smoked that heavy shit that makes you go to sleep. And it was my medicine. So
you're an indica smoker.
Yes. So I go night. Like literally it's my medicine. It's my NyQuil, whatever you want to call it.
So you medicate at night when you're like, I don't have nothing else to do. This
exactly. And people used to get all mad because they pass me stuff at events when I'm a vendor. And I'm like, bro, I can barely do math when I'm sober. There's no way I can smoke with the type of shit I smoke and be able to function. And I'm here to make money and promote my business. I kind of need to be on point because I didn't have people on my side. Like I didn't trust anybody until Ghost came around.
I get that. You gotta have a right team.
Yes, and that's important. Like you gotta have people behind you, like you had said, like me anyway, or the people that you trust, because that's the thing. It's like watching your kid. Like you don't trust anybody with your kid, right? You don't leave them with some stranger. You don't leave them like that. And if you do, you have to, because of whatever situation, you put a nanny cam on that shit and protect yourself. Like same thing with our business. There's certain things when you are working with somebody, you get your passwords, you have their email, you have like their insights. They could use that. Like I literally, even though we don't do business together in the very beginning, someone that helped me a lot with the marketing stuff, I literally saved her when she's just being promoting her business and thought she was getting a good business opportunity for somebody investing in her. They literally tried to steal her ingredients for her specialty that she's known for. And I literally put a stop to that because she was about to give the whole ass thing, like all like the schematics and everything, the paper she uses, everything.
Protect your intellectual property.
Yes, it's like
never give away your business, your business
plan,
never. Your blueprints. None of that shit.
You can have people help you, but you don't let them in the inner circle, like unless they're like your business partner on paper and like it's a whole thing and there's agreements. But if it's like Ghost, like I trust her because if anything, she actually makes me more money because she actually charges what I'm supposed to be charging people. She runs my booth. She knows my image and she protects it, and she is the best representation of myself. But that's it.
Shout out to Go Flower. Yes. Hey,
best promoter in the industry, in and out of industry. She's great with lowrider events. She's great with MJ events. She's doing her own thing with Stone all that. She does her own mixing now. So she's on that level.
So it doesn't matter the age and stage you are in life. You just gotta keep going and growing.
Don't give up. If you like something, go for it. There's no reason why you have to stop yourself from doing whatever you want to do. If you want to do it when you're a kid or now, like do it. Like why not? Don't let anybody stop you. Who are they to tell you what to do when they're not paying your bills? Period.
Nobody. That's why I'm like, if my blue hair and the way I move is affecting you or pissing you off, then you got bigger problems.
Right.
I'm just in my own lane chilling.
Right. That's the thing. It's like, dude, I leave people alone. I don't think about anything. I'm just trying to do what I do and stay in my own lane and try to like stay afloat. Like that's all I care about. And if people want to join me, cool. I'll help as much as I can. I'll like, do whatever I need to do with you to have that relationship, that build that trust. But like I also don't need anybody. And I know that I proved myself. And it's like so much easier sometimes to just do shit on your own and never have to worry about someone coming and stabbing you in the back. Like,
right. Like,
ugh.
And that's what I'm over too. Like I said, I just my birthday celebrated Gemini season.
Happy belated birthday.
So I was asking people 5 questions about me. You want to play?
Can I play? Well, it's been a while. I'm a little rusty, but I really pay attention to people, so I'm really hoping I can do this.
Okay, let's go. So,
Mike,
all right.
Can you display those pictures I sent you? It's a secret. It's a surprise.
So
it's a flashback.
How long have I known you?
Going on 5 years in September.
Okay, where did we meet?
I want to say either a Pink Kush event or that I don't want to plug her, but yeah, go ahead. Yes. I have a surprise for you.
Oh,
there's
shit.
two emails I sent Mike
shit, what she got
to show off what we were doing.
Oh!
Bam! Days, man.
Damn.
So a little background. Okay, so I took that picture. I took that picture of Shelina and our friend Stormy, who was from Oklahoma.
Yeah, that's me.
That's her. That's her.
That's me.
That is her.
I'm incognito right now, but that's me.
That was her vibe back then. Now, yeah, hold on. That's Stormy. She's from Oklahoma. She's our Oklahomie.
Yeah.
And she's amazing. She actually has a grow in Oklahoma now. So shout out to her. She's leveling up. She came out to visit and did a little photo shoot with Miss Shelina. That pillow is one of the marketing things that we created for that bed because we were promoting her new podcast that she was doing with Keepin in Bed with Shelina.
We need to keep it blunt bed again.
Yes, so that's her bed and her red heels and her red hair. Yes, and then the girl to her, let's see, stage left, whatever it is, says Sabrina, and she works for Raw Products. Yes, the rolling papers.
I'm like living every black man's fantasy. I got 2 hot, sexy, thick bitches in the bed. Like,
y'all's queen. And I took that picture because I'm all about promoting. And that's not editing. The only editing.
Am I wrong? I ain't wrong, brother.
The only editing in that photo is blocking out her bed. That's it.
I'm thinking about money.
You said you thinking
about a big ass house with a lake.
You thinking about a big? I like. If you look at that and think about a big ass house in the lake.
She has a big ass house. Let me take that picture.
Then let's do this. This is what we need to do.
So there's that. So that is just going to show you we are promoting women, helping women, and being sexy. And being classy still. Like there's no titties out. There's some cleavage. There's some booty.
Yes, and no. It's shown. No one is shown.
Yes, everybody's undies are kept in there. Shush. That is all natural. That is no editing.
That was horrible.
That looks amazing. And that's a one take thing. I got the original.
No, but it'll be like, at the end of Pulp Fiction, how the light shine. You don't want, like, my last name is Wallace. Are you ready for your soul to get snatched?
That part. So there's that. And then because, like, as she said, we help each other out. She believes in me. I believe in her. So even though I was there to do a job and promote her, I took those pictures. She included me in those pictures, and we did our own little thing because she wanted to be like, hey, shout out to you.
Yes.
Thank you for your help. Bam. And that's when she was real sexy. She had a netted outfit on. Yes.
Look at that.
So, and I felt honored. I got to be on the special bed. I had good back in the day. I cannot even walk in those. That's why I'm like that, because that's literally lay or sit down type shoes. Yes, and I had everybody had their own little vibe going on.
Yes,
that was my good old days before I freaking did what I did. And then they're brand new. No one's used them, and I literally just popped it on there. That's why I'm literally balanced on my heels.
That was all brand new. That shit. That was a whole experience and a vibe.
Yes.
And that was a good time.
We did her whole set in her bed. We had people joining the lives. I set up the cameras. I ran we had 2 girls doing the shots, kind of like how it's set up here. And we promoted that shit, the Shelina in Bed thing, and get that point out there because it was dope. Yes. And then we even had another segment that I did with her, which I don't have that flyer from back in the day, but it was keeping it 50-on-50. Remember?
Yeah.
If you want to. Or you can have it up
shoot.
Good picture.
Yeah, that's a good picture. You might as well leave that up, my
Yup. That's fire
what I mean? Even
but it's classy.
Even with the thigh meat. You know what I mean? We don't call
dresses and shorts.
That thigh meat's called Thanksgiving dinner. You know, because that's a Mama's like,
Shout out to Lola.
Thanksgiving dinner. That's when it's got the gravy and the stuff and all over that meat. Right? Right.
That's why I'm covering myself because I'm like, I don't like this stuff. I'm weird. That's why the pose is that. But I felt very powerful in that, and I was like, this is awesome.
It inspired me because I'm like, yo, I was doing like, and didn't care.
Dude, like, you were literally feeling yourself no matter what. Yes. You were like the queen of the shit right there. It's Hank. Hi, Hank. You want to come and say hi? This is Shelina. Hey. I didn't think you were going to make it. Shout out to Hank getting better so he can do his podcast and his lovely wife.
Hi, Hank and Hank's wife.
That is my brother podcast. He has a podcast right after mine on Mondays. Tune in. Who's your guest? Who's your guest so I can shout him out?
I didn't think
Mike is his guest. Oh, that's what's up. This is Shelina. She can MC events. Just saying. She's amazing. But we should probably wrap it up because we have gone past our hour. But it was amazing having you. Shout out all your handles. Make sure you follow Shelina. Keeping it blunt with Shelina. Hi. Follow her on Instagram, TikTok, YouTube. Hire her, goddammit, and pay her what she's worth.
Yes, thank you.
Pay her.
Let's get these events popping.
Yes, work things out. Whether money and or weed or whatever she wants, you should give it to her because she's worth it. I can vouch for it. I've hired her myself. She's repped my brand. I've created her, helped her elevate her brand. Like women supporting women, she is legit. She won't steal from you. She won't lie on you. She won't try to steal your shit. She won't try to badmouth you. She won't try to freaking do anything at all other than do what she's supposed to do, which is promote your brand, shout out your vendors, sponsors, and the event, make it poppin'. So hire her.
Yes, thank you. And thank you for allowing me to come on here. Yes. I appreciate y'all. Shout out to you. I hope that you keep glowing up and, elevating to higher levels because you deserve it and you worked it.
Thank you.
I love you. And I got you. Whatever you need me to do, I'll set it here first. I got it. Yeah. And make sure you keep it like I'm keeping it blood, baby.
Thank you. And good night.